Hello, my fellow reality card raiders. I'm Invetica.eth, and today I'm going to go step by step and walk you through a new feature on the reality cards platform, underbidding. Now, reality cards is constantly deploying new features and optimizations to not only make the reality cards platform better, but improve the NFT prediction market as a whole. Now, underbidding has been added as a new feature to reality cards as a result of the hard work of our development team. But you might be asking yourself, WTF is underbidding? In this video, I'll specifically go through exactly how bidding normally works on the reality cards platform and how you can leverage underbidding as a strategy when trying to scoop up NFTs. So without further ado, let's get into it. So before we get into exactly how underbidding works on the reality cards platform, it's a good idea to have an understanding of how bidding normally works on reality cards. So when placing a bid on an event normally, you would do so by renting a card and paying 10% above the currently listed card rental price. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's just go through a normal bid. So we are on the Reality Cards homepage right now at realitycards.io. We're going to go ahead and click on Explore Events. And all right, we can see all of the open events here. So let's go ahead and click on the MotoGP Austin event here. And we've got two cards or two options available to us for this event. Let's go hit on the no button for now, just because it's cheaper and it's easier as an example. And so we've got an option here that we want to bid on. We think this is going to be the result of the event. So we're going to go ahead and place a normal bid. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the set minimum button right here. It will put the amount needed in order for me to be the leader of that card or the owner of that card. I'm going to go ahead and hit rent. It's going to ask for me to confirm the transaction. I'll go ahead and confirm that via MetaMask. It's going to go ahead and load. And it looks like we're complete. So we'll go ahead and hit the complete button. And now we can see we are the current owner of this card by this message. And if we look at the card itself, we can see Underbidding.eth. We are now the owner. And now what happens is if we look at the leaderboard, I will start accruing time as the owner or renter of this card. And the more time that I accumulate, I will rise up in the leaderboard. And if I'm lucky enough here to rent the card long enough in order to get the first spot, I will then get this NFT in addition to a majority share of the pot of this event. So we've taken a look now how bidding normally works on the Reality Cards platform, but how does underbidding work on the Reality Cards platform? Simply put, an underbid is when you bid less than another bid or less than another bid of another bidder. So now that underbidding has been deployed and enabled on the Reality Cards platform, there's no price restrictions on card rentals. So if you want to take ownership by being the highest bidder, that's always available. But now with underbidding, you can also place a bid by attempting to rent a card for lower than the current price. So let's see what that looks like in a real world example. So we're on the Reality Cards platform again. Let's go ahead and choose a different event. And now we've got this event. Let's go ahead and click on 50K or more. And now what we want to do is place an underbid here, okay? But now with underbidding, what I can do is place slightly under this. So maybe I want to do 1.15 USDC per hour. Now in this case, I wouldn't be the owner of the card since I'm not the highest bidder anymore. But what I'm betting on is the current owner of the card either running out of funds to wherein they can't be the sole owner or renter of this card, and or they exit their position. And this allows me a certain level of strategy because I'm sort of next in line. So I'm going to go ahead and actually place this underbid. So we can see again, this is 1.21 USDC an hour. I'm placing a bid for 1.15. I'm going to go ahead and place that bid. I've confirmed on my MetaMask account. It's just going to load on the Polygon network. We're just going to give that a second to finalize the transaction. And now our bid has been placed. So if we go to the leaderboard here, so now if I go, we can see that I'm actually on the leaderboard. And we can see that I'm under. I'm 1.15 and I'm just under the leaderboard here. So now this is interesting. This is what happens. This is where the strategy and the gameplay comes in. If for some reason the current renter exits their position, they no longer think that this is going to be the winning side of the event, for example. Maybe they exit this position and they go into the other option in this card. Or if maybe the amount that they've got deposited in their account runs out, they're simply out of funds, they can no longer afford to rent this card, then I'm up next. Granted that the next one in the board here doesn't supersede this 1.15 bid. So it's a way in which I don't have to proactively spend my deposited money, but can still sort of play the game and sneak under some of these other bids. And it definitely adds another layer of strategy and complexity and fun to this platform. And it is now live. Now, something to point out here, of course, in reality cards, there are more people placing max bids, meaning that you might not be necessarily next in line once placing underbids. And that's why we're allowing users to see what other bids are placed by having the order book table on the card page. That's what we were just looking at before. So that is what underbidding is. That's how normal bids work. And it's free to use now. It's open, it's live, it's functional. Go and use it. Go explore it. Go strategize. Go work on your strategies and see how they best work. Now, if you have some feedback or some user insights, we'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and reach out to us on our Discord. Link to that is in the video description. There is a specific channel for user feedback. If you find that things aren't working the way they should, or that it could be working in a different way that you feel is better than what it is now, please let us know, and we will love to implement those optimizations to our platform. That's it for me. I'm Invetica.eth. This has been the new underbidding feature, and I'm excited to see you all in the future.